Hey, it's Friday. It's 7 p.m. Audio levels are looking good. That means it's time for Chibi Robo. Switching over to gameplay. Hey! Hi, it's me, Uzi, E-W-Z-Z-Y. I've been streaming Chibi Robo, I think this is the 11th or 12th week. Or not week. I do it twice a week. So there've been that many streams. We're getting better at this. So let's load that game and get on into it. All right, let's see. Where are we? We are ranked number 5. This is also the first week where I'm not using save states to start the stream. I actually loaded, which feels weird. I had managed to break the memory card system in Dolphin before. Don't know how I did it. So let's see. What do we need to do first? We gotta head upstairs. We gotta go water some flowers with Phil's Funky Sweat. I don't know why that's weird. That's definitely the note I took for myself last week. And we're gonna clean some stuff up along the way, because this is Chibi Robo, and that's how we spread happiness, is just making stuff clean. And given that there's only so many types of mess in this world, it really makes you think that if we could just get the dog to quit tracking mud everywhere, we wouldn't need to spend all our time cleaning, now would we? Our other big hope for this stream is that we get attacked by a lot of spiders. That's spiders with a Z and a Y. And look, they're not spiders, they're spiders. They're robots, they're made of metal. Hey! Tom's in stream. Yo, yo, yo. We need still yet more scrap, and we need a lot more cash. So after we've helped out, after we've watered the funky seed with Funky Phil's Funky Sweat. After we've done that, we're going to go on a hunt for more chibi doors to try and scrounge up some cash. Now that we know a little bit more, we learned last stream how the what do you call it? The chibi radar works. Now that we know how to use that, we can use it to locate hidden chibi doors and use our blaster to make them appear. This dog just keeps... You know what? He'll be waiting for us on the outside. Hey, Paul, you're here for the happy points. We don't need half a happy point. We need a whole happy point. I'm in. Oh, once again, I need to follow my my weekly ritual of, hey Google, turn off the Nest. That should make the audio sound a little bit better, since I don't need the air conditioner kicking on and off throughout the stream. Paul, that is not how you spread happiness. I'm just putting that out there. That's not how you do it. Oh. Feels good to have you guys in chat. Okay. I still don't have a faster way to get over to the bed. And that drives me nuts. Because we have to climb up onto here and then float over and then climb so we can get on that sill over there. I just don't know. Actually, wait. You know what? Forget that. And yes, I'm going to recharge before I before I do. Oh, we got the camera stuck. I've never done this. That was fun. Aw, Paul, I'm sorry I was mean. That's not spreading happiness either. Alright. So I said, Gosh, I wish there was a faster way. And I don't know if this is a faster way to get where we're trying to go. But remember last week where we totally unlocked a shortcut? We should use it! I promise I have not messed with the camera settings. And we're still getting stuck behind stuff. Yeah! Look at that. Shortcut. Now we're up here. Oh, I didn't even realize there's more, Oh, yeah, we're gonna need to get those. We can't get those from here. Okay, so we need to... Tell you what? Flying leap. I think in doing this, I'm realizing that this absolutely did not get us closer to climbing up here. I think that... because we need to get onto that dresser. Ugh! That super duper sucks. So I guess I could have floated to there and like slowly work. Okay, but we learned something, and learning something is a valuable root commodity in this game. Okay. Right back to where I was minutes ago. Oh wait, yeah, no, I can hop up to this. Okay. I really was, I wasted a good couple minutes there to do it the way I did. Actually, even this is wrong. I'm doing everything backwards. I don't have the sweat to water that thing. I gotta go get Funky Sweat. Oh, well, that's not how that was supposed to work. No, don't pick that up. We're gonna get this right somehow. God. What's fun is this is the time where I took a note a week ahead of time to really like make sure like, hey, here's the thing we didn't have time to do last time. Oop. I did not mean to squirt you, sir. Yeah, well, I made him... Well! Hey, he got happy to have nectar spread on him. Who doesn't? But I really was trying to scoop this up. That funky, funky sweat we all want so bad. Everything right is wrong again. But we've got it all figured out. Right. Finally getting somewhere. Okay. Now, I'm sure hoping this is the thing we're supposed to do. And it is! Ah, got that sweet, sweet funky juice. Uh-oh! I broke one of them. Okay. So, time to put them all in my noggin, as you do with children. He hesitated with Freaky Phil. Okay. Weirdos all around. While I'm up here. Oh. Well. Maybe it's around the corner and that's why. Huh. I just had a feeling this would be an area where you'd hide one of those. All right, back to Funky Phil. We have to give him his new babies. Becoming a dad is weird. I'm becoming a lot more frivolous with the falling off of ledges bit. Having all this extra battery has really made me play fast and loose. Even though, yes, on Monday, I keep saying last week, on Monday I totally ran out of battery. But hey, we're getting there. All right, Phil, you thought 3 kids was fun. Here's 3 more, and one's freaky. All right, here, have your regular fillies. Yeah, this week has felt like a month. Paul, and we're not going to talk about that on this stream, but hey, if you're watching this on YouTube years from now in the future, look at the day it was uploaded and just check out what was happening. Just go ahead. So, Funky Robo, check this out. He doesn't know where they're coming from. Funkitivity. Funktivity? Is that... You guys gonna do a thing? No need to fuss and fret. Ain't nobody hit that straight away. The Drake Redcrest pose takes practice. Okay, so... I should change into Drake Redcrest and do the pose for them. Or for him? Somebody. I'm super good at this pose. Yeah, it's the funk of the cosmos. Well, I don't know what the next step in his life is. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, that means we have to find all of the blocks for Dinah, the dinosaur, before his story will progress. And that's fine and dandy. Let's, we need to fill up on juice before we do anything else, because we are at 70, and 70 is not many. So let's just run across the room and juice up. I gotta turn the viewfinder away. There we go. Now I don't see myself when I look at the camera. That's a combination of I don't want to look at myself the whole time, and also, what if I do? No, we're never saving, even though we can now. Uh-oh. Oh. Thanks. We got hit 3 times. Alright. We know where the chibi doors are. And we can get to them, but we have to go the long ways. We can't use the shortcut, because that won't get us up onto the very top rafter. How many times will I have to climb up here onto this speaker? All of the times. If somehow you've missed things falling on my head randomly in previous streams, let me just say, things randomly fall on your head. They don't mean anything at all, but the game does keep track of them, so you'll know how many times it's happened to you. I'm sure if there was like a deep, like intense speedrunning community about this, they would have like manipulations to know when and why to keep that from wasting time. But there isn't that I know of. So, or there are speedrunners. They're not at the manipulation phase, as far as I know. Okay. So... Can't plug in from there. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wah. 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 Oh god, there's still more? Okay. Paul, you said you showed a guy a Mario speedrun today, and he kept saying that he was cheating. That is rich coming from you, who have complained so many times about hearing the word strats used. Let's see. All right. Oh god, I didn't mean to... So that, I'm not dead. I am not dead. That is surprising. We do have to climb back up there again. 65 times we've recharged. I really was taking a gamble on that second fall, just assuming that I'd be able to survive the landing, because... who knows? Yeah, wow, that was not good. I mean, I just missed the jump. No, I just fell. It's not a total disaster. Do do do. Right, I am slowly but surely learning how all this is supposed to work. Do, 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 do. Okay. Oh, Jesus! I fell in a hole! I fell in a hole! Alright, just one of those streams, huh? That's how it's gonna be. There's a little... yeah, there it is. There's the prance. If you hold the stick just a little bit, Chibi doesn't run, but he kind of... oh, okay, so that's what happened before. Is the angle shifted on me, and the direction I held was no longer the climb back up direction. Okay. So, last week we had a little success with this. Let's cheat a little bit. Let's go wide. Okay. If I keep behaving like that, I'm gonna lose followers. Love you guys. Oh, now this is the moolah I've been looking for. Come on. I was really kind of hoping the last one would have a lot in it. I don't know why. Okay. It is very much down there, wherever that door is. We're gonna find that secret door. I'm betting it is just in this corner. Next to the low-resolution hat. There it is. Okay. Switch over to the blaster. Charge it up. Ha oh. Put that away. We're almost out of time for this night cycle. Yeah. Big money. Big prizes. Huh. Maybe I got them all in this room. That'd be kind of cool. Feel all accomplished. Maybe I just wasn't close enough. Oh. No, thank you. I can't eat anymore. How do you say the Z's when you come across them and you're reading out loud? How are you supposed to do that? Do you just say zzz? Is it supposed to be a snore? See if I Mooware, if I feel like I would type it exactly as you have if it was a snore sound. Next time I come across it, I'll make sure to make a snoring sound instead of just saying Z out loud. All right, Chibi rank's still 5, but we've made enough moolah. We can really, oh, look at him, so majestic. That's super chibi. If you need to dig a hole in the planter, perhaps a spoon might come in handy. How would you get this far into the game without realizing that the spoon is a shovel? That advice would be helpful. I don't know. Okay. Paul, don't be like that. Alright, we're gonna charge it. We can kick another 2,000 in. I think last time I said we're 7,000. I bet we have to get to 10. Or this thing will fall apart before we can ever get to 10. Oh well, never mind. Thanks, Telly. You made a mess again. Alright, so now that we've done that, I think what I was really planning for the rest of the stream is more chibi door hunting. I did not move up to 4, did I? Now wait a minute here. How is there a chibi door in the ground? Ooh, I can make it twitch. Now we got to spread a lot more happiness before. Okay. Okay, now. Wait, maybe we have to brush it? No, that was stupid. Spoon it! Oh! What the heck are you? What is this? Thank you for the sound, Mr. Prongs. What was that? That guy had a plug for a head. Yeah, Telly, he sure did. Okay, Mr. Prongs. Mr. Prongs and me tell each other. Yeah, we're all creeped out, Telly. Cool. I got a sticker for it. Hey, if you ever come across Mr. Prongs in your life, don't let him give you a sticker. Okay, I'm sensing that on top of the TV is where our next chibi door shall be. Just a little poetry from your old pal, Ooze. Okay, Moower, you say that spoon as shovel makes sense, spoon as instrument, no. But you can play the spoons. Like, that's a thing. Right? Right? I mean, not like we did it, but it's a... Okay, so... I get the feeling it's on the front. Yeah, like Spoon Man. Did we go up too high? Too low? Where is this? Oh god, no! Oh, maybe here's the right spot. Let's change the channel while we're here. There's only 2 channels? Yeah, there's only 2 channels. Okay, so wait. We're scanning again. Let's waste a lot of it. It says right here. Maybe I have to use the spoon again. Nope, that didn't do anything. Nope. I mean, I guess if it... it could just be pointing at this knob. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's... That's frustrating and weird, and I don't know what to make of it. But let's recharge and scan further away in the room and see if something else gets picked up. Spoon Man, Chibi Robo, while you can. Over the course of the game, Jenny's drawings change. And it's been a while since they've changed, because we've been doing all of the side quests and not moving the plot forward. Although I'm pretty sure that the getting Moolah to revive the Giga Robo is moving the plot forward. So we're getting there. Let's actually, we've not talked to her as the frog in a while. Yay, Chibi. You're a great cook, Chibi. I guess I did make burgers from you like a week ago, so burgers for you. We're best friends, burp. That's real friendship. Oh, do we get a... Oh, I didn't realize at some point we picked up a frog ring. How cool are we? There we go, that's some happy points. Something good will happen. Well, I'm motivated. Well, it's still pointing at that junk. Let's head to the kitchen. Now, one of the other things I have a note for that I know in the future, I think in the future we need another dog bone. And I don't know where that is. I thought there was a second one in the kitchen. Uh-huh. Dog still doesn't like me. Okay. Dot dot dot. Well, that dog bone won't do. There's a bandage up there. What do we need a bandage for? Wait, I remembered something else we need to do. It should be outside. As I think it will be. We're still on our mission of collecting all of the blocks. And one of the blocks, to get it, you have to buy it from that weird pottery guy who lives in the basement. And during the day, he is outside on the swing right now. I think that's the case. Uh-huh. Yeah. That's what my notes say, that we should find him out there. My notes have not been terribly accurate, as I have skimmed the headlines of GameFAQs a few weeks ago and have not really updated it significantly since then, so... Well, there is the dog bone we were hoping to find. Even though that dude is definitely not on the swing where I was hoping he'd be. Dog bone. Gonna get myself a dog bone. Spoon is shovel. Spoon, shovel. That happened last time where I thought we had to dig another step, and we totally didn't. Okay. Is it here? Yeah. Oh, I'm not giving him a new bone muir. I mean, we've already actually, the first time we got it, we dug it up out of the yard in a different spot. So this is kind of just a game we play at this point. All right, let's scan again. Oh, so that looks like we got the backyard cleared. All right, it's time we did something weird. And weird isn't going to sleep. Going to sleep is normal. Everyone should do it. Bold statement on my part. It's been a while since we've messed with aliens, but I think it's time we did it. We can use the radar outside to contact them. Let's see, we need... Paul, by the way, if you want us to get to level 4, so I know you're so... the happy points are important. We need 547. It's gonna be a while. So... Alright. We go outside again. Dog is up there on the couch. That gives you sad points. Oh, Paul, I'm sorry, buddy. Okay. So, started to just swing the camera wild like that. We go to the weird alien spot in the yard. We put on the Chibi radar. And we meet our alien friends. That again, feel like a weird misinterpretation of what people liked about Toy Story. Yeah, aliens are in it. Uh-oh, why are they all red? Everybody's saddened by death, disappointed. Oh Christ, the game got real again. Okay. Titan, Io, Little Bang, everyone is sick. Ganymede, not well either. Oh no. Oh no. I'm saving us. I'm saving you. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, it was weird that all I had to do was walk up to and press a button. But welcome to the UFO! Yeah. Check out that beat. Uh-huh. Bad air, processed food, too much soda, sickness, sickness. Wow, a vicious criticism of American culture. Oh, he's still dying. This is going great. Yeah, your friend's dead and you're disappointed because everyone's sick. Ganymede. I promise, I'm gonna make this better. Oh, we saved him! 26 happy points. Great. Uh-huh. Oh, falling down now. Let's go to sleep on bed. Yeah, bed. This is so weird. I love this game to death, but man, oh man. This stuff is... I don't know why it's here. I don't know why. Alright, weak, sick, hot, dizzy. No energy for blaster. Okay, so it's telling me they need to be blastered. Uh-huh. But the beds are closed. Alright, before anything else, I wanna briefly show how nasty that floor texture is. Oh, that's why we make an HD texture pack, cause man oh man. That look ugly. Okay. I mean, I could have picked you up. You didn't need to... Oh, he looks sick. You know, they've got butt sockets, and I've got a butt... I was gonna say plug, but... Yeah. It's weird that we look like as though we're made for each other. And I'm an artificial being. You know, I'm a robot, so maybe I literally am made for them. Think about it. Aliens. Uh-huh. There's no way to hurry this along, by the way. My memory of this scene had it actually as like, you had to really rush to shoot everything and get them saved, but... Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Beds are deployed. This vessel will now enter drive mode. Color, code, authorization required. What? Too sick for funkiness. Okay, well, I thought maybe that would cool him off, but I was wrong. Alright, well this has a shield around it, so let's shoot it too. Let lasers solve all our problems. What? Okay. No? What am I supposed to do? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, they need their alien mom. Activate friend. Okay. Well, their friend is... Uh-huh. Oh. No, I mustn't. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know what this is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know why this is happening. I know that I mustn't. I think I might have to stop it on the thing I've activated. Nope, that didn't do it. I can't even... The aim button doesn't seem to work. Too sick for funkiness. Okay, I don't know how to leave here. I don't know. You were right with, is this Simon? It's not, but you are... Okay. Oh. Wait. Okay. Alright. Okay. Great. I think I figured it out, and I think it involves timing. Okay. We matched yellow. Okay. Okay. So, now we activate red. Now, whatever I'm doing is, wow, that's as off as the timing could conceivably be. They are telling me not to do this. Like, they don't want me to do this thing I'm doing. That's... Oh no, did it? Okay, I was worried that it deactivated one I already had. Okay, okay. I've formed the drive sphere. This is one of my favorite parts of Chibi Robo in that if you've never played this before, if you're totally fresh to this, this is so out. Like, this is not what you thought this game was about at all. And I love that about this. Is this fun? No, not really. But it's not normal. Temporal shifters activated. They're telling me not to, but I think the only way through is through. Just want to take one last look at them ugly floor textures. All right. Let's enter the portal. Oh, we must. Yeah, of course you can come with me, Telly. I wonder if I actually could tell him no, and he just, like, wouldn't be there to talk in the past. Welcome to the land of sepia tone, where everything is sepia tone. The year, like a few ago, there was Color existed then, but we made sure everything was brown. Just because that's how we liked it then. It looks like we've stopped. Let's get out Chibi Robo. Hey, it's the Giga Robo. It's all just very dusty. Yeah, everything was just covered in a thin layer of brownish, grayish dust. One of the cool things I like, this is so far in the past that Mr. Sanderson does not have his mustache, and his mouth looks, hella gross. Are we in the past? That's impossible! Chibi Robo! How could this be? But everything's sepia, so we must be in the past. Okay, they do acknowledge how stupid that is. Oh. Okay. So we're here in the past. Music's all weird. Ah, the briefcase is open. It's full of scrap. Wants a dog bone. How convenient. We managed to get one. Okay, do we need to put it in the bowl for you, bud? I have a dog bone. This music is weird. I wonder if this is like another theme from the game slowed down or played backwards or something. It's just so weird. Oh, specifically the Mr. Sanderson without a mustache, Tom, is literally the same texture for the face, the just polygon of the mustache, the actual mesh of it, isn't there. That's the difference. Password is 2455. Remember that. Future. Okay, Paul, why are we back in time? That's a question that you shouldn't ask like that. We're back in time because the aliens took us, or we took their ship back in time. I remind her of someone. Well, I am dressed as Drake Redcrest. Or it could be that I am an advanced model of the robot that you live with. I've really messed with the past. I've really messed with the past here. I don't think I should have talked to her. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm his son. When did he have the time? It is weird that I'm messing with the past like this. Right? I hope our future child is cuter. No one is cuter than Chibi Robo, even Jenny. Baby Robo. Not right. Okay. Well, that was weird. Oh, I accidentally hit the wrong thing. I was trying to see... Can I do my overhead view? Appears I cannot do my overhead view. Let's see. Ooh, a circuit schematic. What's that? What? Oh, it was on top of that. Cool. Oh, hey, this is the painting easel that's normally up there in the above. In the above. Okay, and our normal way of climbing out of the room is not there. Funky Phil is frozen in time that away. Okay, that was probably not the best idea. Let's see if there's anything else in here we need to get. I don't think there is. I believe... Okay. Well, we'll let him keep his dog bone. Alright. That's enough of the past. We learned what the password is, so now we can open that that thing in the that's in their bedroom in the future present. And we have the circuit schematic, which I think it sounds like. Hey, you notice how yeah, alien tech is interesting. You notice how earlier the Giga Robo battery that we were trying to fill up was breaking? I wonder if that circuit schematic will help us there. I'm excited to be wrong, because I'm using the time I played this years ago as my guide of how what that would be used for. I just knew I had to go to the past. I don't remember why. Alright, how do I... Alright, see y'all suckers later. There definitely is a point where I need to, like, cool those guys down. I may just need regular water. Wonder if... We saw regular water out here, right? Yeah. Let's try that before things get too crazy. Get rid of this funky sweat. We'll see if we can cool down our alien pals. We don't need to worry about that. So in the past, we saw that there was just a bunch of scrap inside that briefcase in the bedroom. I wonder what's in it in the present. If it's just a ton of scrap, that would be great, because we need more scrap, I guess. Alright, let's try this out. Yeah, we did just need regular water. Now, I know it's close to closing time. I always end these around 8. But I am going to stick around a little longer because I actually totally want to find out what's in that briefcase. So we're gonna cool these guys down with some precious agua, some H2O. And then we're gonna race upstairs to the bedroom before we end the stream. And then we'll have done so much this stream, in this highly productive stream, as you saying in the chat there, Locke. We'll have done so much that next time I'll have no clue what I'm supposed to do next. All right, it's time to. Which way is inside? This way is inside. Okay, we've got enough juice to take us there. I think. I don't want to waste time filling up. If it means going out of my way. Got nearly 200 juice. 200 battery points. I don't have a metric for that. Okay. I love when sound effects are. We'll put this here since we have to climb. I mean, yeah, you can measure them in volts, but that's not how they're measured in game. Like, yeah, I had totally forgotten there was a charger right by the door. Watts, yeah. Again, look, it's in battery points. Okay. Jump across. So, the GameCube controller has one less button than a modern controller. There's no L1, R1, there's just Z. I sure would like if I could assign one of the accessories to the new button. Because if I could just make the propeller L1, the non-existent button, it would save so much time. So much menuing. All right, what did we say the password was? Crazily, it actually does make you, like, you have to remember, most games now, they're like, you're good. Oh God, it's the leg! Oh God, it's full of spiders! Oh God, it's on her face! Honey! What's wrong? I didn't do it! Sweet space justice! How dare you come barging in? This isn't the time for that! Head to the living room, little buddy! Jenny, Tao! Oh, it just teleported me to the living room. Seal the door! We stop them. So yeah, that was wild. Oh, I forgot her drawing set. Yeah, let's look at the family album. And with that, cliffhanger. Yeah, Tom, this does seem endgamey. I don't think it's literally endgame yet. I don't think we're cutting it off. But this family's relationship, these spiders, this leg we found, things getting pretty wild. So I'm gonna straight up, I've never done this. I'm gonna save state. We're not even in the Chibi house. We're not. I just save stated. We're Actually, I said that. I'm gonna do the because I put such effort. I was so dramatic, and then I totally lied. I am gonna save at a charge spot just to make sure, because we stopped using save states this stream. We are saving. All right, that's it. That's the end of the stream. It's super dramatic. It's scary. We're going to the closer. Hey, wow, the dramatic music is still playing behind me. All right, I'm gonna say I got all my contact info over there. I'm at EWZZY on everything. I think next stream's gonna be just as intense. So see you on Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern here on twitch.tv/EWZZY. See you next time. Spread the happiness.